It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another give here to Genty. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a short gain of 1, and the Giants are going to have the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's his running back. They drop him with a big hit. And at least he's able to hold on for the gain. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he could only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Money from the pistol here with Genty. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. It's what these D-tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Fights up a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Falcons get to it. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion is not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Throw here, third down. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 35 out of that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
It's a gain of 35. First down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On first down, they'll run. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and goal. Atlanta.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground again on first. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Takes the second down snap. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the jump. Second quarter about to get underway. And an opportunity to score here for the Giants. From the red zone now. Finding Johnson once more. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Giants first down.
It is deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be Falcons football. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. They find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of it. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. And they've done it on back-to-back drives.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Falcon first down. From the gun, it's Leonard. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First down, Falcons.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. The Giants are set to punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from the 37. They'll run here on first down. This doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
To throw, Leonard has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Leonard to throw. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Giants nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Pass play now. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, play action. Oh no, he lost control of another one. The Falcons bring it in. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
21. Giants, nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's Leonard. Hits it through the middle. Hits the 20. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phone. Either that or try the money hard to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my, oh Lord, got a whole lot.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
A give now from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right up the gut. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Wow, it's free again! Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
3rd and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Go! Cougar 19, 19 Lions. Ready?
They'll throw for it. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Leonard setting up to throw. He finds Smith here underneath. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Falcon first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on defense.
And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And this one does not go far.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Leonard now. Throw left side, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Back to the well again. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On the set.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons continue piling it on here in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Let's go.
Running it now out of the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They'll throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Thomas on the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set, go.
Here's the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Falcons scoop it up. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Falcons running them out of the building. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Falcons tack on 7 more to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. Pushing it up past the 30. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready, go!
They give it to him again. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Loses it again. The Falcons bring it in. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Smith. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. Point after up and good from Bates. continue adding to their lead.
63. Giants nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Sending him on the dive. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard